Hey everybody, Keith Pilson with the Trombone Shop at Schmidt Music here with another instrument demo. Today I'm going to be playing for you on the King 3BS sterling silver bell version of the standard King 3B. So in the past these were known as the Silver Sonics, and before that even the Silver Tones. So the Silver Tone line was from the really kind of late 20s into 30s into the kind of the late 1940s, and then around 1949 they switched over from Silvertone to Silver Sonic, and it's really the Silver Sonic Kings. Trombones, trumpets, and actually the Super 20 saxophones also had sterling silver bells at that time that really gave the Silver Sonic, and it added a lot of history to the King name. So, of course, the big feature on this instrument compared to a standard King 3B is that it has a solid sterling silver bell. Now, one of the misconceptions in the brass world in general is the concept of silver plating versus solid silver. So on trombones, we know, and then we see the same thing on trumpet, for example, saxophones. Silver plating tends to really focus down the sound, gives us a lot of the upper frequencies, really brings those out of the mix. Typically gives us a very bright sound. Now in certain settings it works well. We don't see a ton of silver plated trombones in use kind of on a day-to-day basis, because for a lot of us it ends up being just way too bright, way too much projection, too focused. Now a sterling silver bell, solid silver, is a very different instrument. I'm going to play it for you so you can hear this in action, but it's going to, for me, it has a very different core to the sound than obviously silver plated. So besides the bell material, everything else is exactly the same. It's still an 8-inch bell, standard nickel silver outer tubes, yellow brass crook, all the same King refinements here, 508 bore. So I'm going to play for you a little bit on this 3BS so you can hear this in action. So one of the things that I find that I really like about the sterling silver bell setup on the 3BS is that you can just lay into the sound and it doesn't break up nearly as quickly. You can hear on that last salsa excerpt that I was really putting a lot of air into it and it wasn't breaking out. I felt like I could even push the sound further if I had really wanted, and it still would have stayed stable. Now, because of the weight of the silver, and this is a little bit heavier, a little bit denser, you can feel it when you're playing it, it does take a little bit more to really get the instrument to resonate than your standard, yellow brass, any kind of brass setup with this. But I think what it does give you for, if you're kind of player who that works for you, it does give you a real nice, dense, thick center to the sound. I think it brightens up the sound a little bit, but not in a bad way. I think it adds a lot of projection to it, so it's just a little bit different sound. Like I said, I think it's got a lot of stability at the upper register, which is upper range of dynamics, which can be really, really nice. So hopefully you enjoyed the video here. If you have either one of the classic Silver Sonics or even a Silver Tone, or if you have some experience with the new 3BS Sterling Silver setup, leave your comments below. If you have any questions, of course, let us know. Think about checking out some of our other videos on the channel. Think about subscribing if you haven't already done so. Appreciate you giving a thumbs up on this video, and as always, you can find us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter as well. So thanks for watching, everybody.